All right, we're gonna do wrist extension Pails rails. So for this, all we need is a floor or a bench. You could just as easily use a wall. It's just a matter of getting the right setup for tension. So if I'm gonna set up for this, I'm gonna go forearm and palm up, and I'm gonna anchor onto the floor, onto my contact. Now what I'll start to do is I'll start to sink my hips back down to the floor, trying to elongate and get this max stretch across my wrist and forearm. If I feel like there's more to give, then I'll just sink my hips further back into position. Now once I reach my in range, I'm gonna start my timer. So, this is where I'm gonna start 2 minutes diaphragmatic breathing, in through my nose, out through my mouth. Rest and digest. I'm allowing all the connective tissue, all the fascia, everything to elongate over time. Once I'm ready to start my contraction, I'm gonna start my Pails contraction, which I'm gonna push my hand down into the floor. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of, pushing into the floor and coming into a flexed position. So I'm ramping up contraction, 20%, pushing with all my fingers, the palms, my knuckles. I'm starting to initiate the forearms. I'm getting the bicep involved, 60%, 80%, max effort, whatever's comfortable for you. Once you find your intensity, you're gonna hold that for 15 seconds, and then you're gonna start to ramp back down to 0 and relax. So you go from 80, 60, 40, 20, 0, and relax. Second contraction, my rails contraction, I'm thinking of everything on the back side of my wrist and hand, pulling me deeper into this stretch. So what I'm thinking about is it's pulling in this direction, deeper into the stretch, 20%, 40%, 60%, 80%, whatever is comfortable for you. Everything on the back side is pulling and contracting, trying to close that space. You can imagine a string is pulling you down to the floor. Once you reach your in range, you're gonna hold that intensity for 15 seconds, and then you're gonna ramp back down to 0 and relax. Now, in theory, you've opened up a little bit of additional range of motion here. So what you'll do is you'll reposition, find your new in range, and then you're gonna start your second pass at that new range. Second pass, you're gonna hold for 1 minute, and then you're gonna cycle through into your Pails rails for the same contraction intensity and same amount of time.